Hi, I'm Renata Duma, and on behalf of CA for IT, I'd like to welcome you to our seminar on PSC risk, or Personal Service Corporation risk. Our seminar objective is to provide independent contractors, recruiters, staffing agencies, management, and corporate leaders with a solid understanding of the current situation pertaining to the Canada Revenue Agency's position on PSC risk, a very real risk that personally incorporated individuals currently face in Canada. Joining me in this discussion are George Wall, President and CEO of CA for IT, or Chartered Accountants for IT Specialists, Jonah Laced, co-founder and Chief Financial Officer of Eagle Professional Resources, Dave Hayward, who has more than 22 years experience in the information technology staffing industry and is on the board of directors of the NACCB. I'm also here with Terry Power, former president of Sapphire Technologies Canada and current president of the NACCB, or National Association of Computer Consulting Businesses. On behalf of CA for IT, we hope you derive a significant benefit from today's panel discussion so you can learn just how you can protect yourself against personal service corporation risk. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I'd like to welcome you all on behalf of CA for IT to today's seminar on PSC risk, or Personal Service Corporation risk. So first of all, what is PSC risk really, or PSB, PSC? We've heard it referred to both ways. And how is it exactly defined by Revenue Canada? George?
Well, I can take a shot at it. It's basically a situation where, but for the corporation, the individual involved would be perceived to be an employee as opposed to an independent contractor. And there are a variety of rules that have been established and criteria as to how those things are measured as to whether you're an independent contractor or an employee. That's the concise definition.
So today, why we're here, what's the biggest strategic concern right now around PSC risk? Jonah?
Well, the concern is that over the past year, Revenue Canada, or CRA, had a pilot project going out and auditing independent contractors, and there's been a large number of assessments as a result of that project, which could have a significant impact on the whole IT contracting community, as well as the staffing business.
So what kind of impact exactly?
Big financial impact in terms of audits and assessments that individuals have experienced.
I think, Jonah, part of the problem is that the rules are 30 years old now, and they're out of step with the times. They're out of step with the industry for sure, but they're out of step with the times. And the CRA itself actually acknowledged that in some cases, the very rules that they use to define a PSC versus an independent contractor don't necessarily apply, but they're still using them.
Right.
That's a major concern.
And if CRA is going to have a concerted campaign in which they're going to start interpreting the rules somewhat differently or more aggressively, then I think it could have a dramatic effect, because many people have been running their businesses successful for many years, and they need to understand how CRA is viewing them.
Some clients like to hire contractors in large numbers and use staffing agencies almost like a processing center. Doesn't this add to the PSB risk issue, Jonah?
No, I don't think it necessarily adds to the risk, because the risk exists based on the way the independent contractor operates and whether or not they act like an employee or act like they're running their own business and try and maintain multiple clients and run the business like any agency would run their business, or like George would run his, as a true business. If they go in with a mentality that, yeah, I'm an employee, but I have to call myself a contractor just so that I can get in there, then they're creating the risk on their own. It doesn't matter how many contractors a company wants to hire, at what speed, or how. Right. It's how the individual conducts themselves and operates their business that could generate some risk for them.
So does the NACCB know? Do they understand the issues? Are they helping people, or what steps are they taking?
Yes, for sure. The association clearly understands the issue, and I think we've all expressed the concerns that exist. terms of steps, so first and foremost, we'd be meeting with the CRA. We wanted to understand from their perspective, what is the concern? Has something changed? Is there a new mandate? Like, what's behind this? Because, the volume of audits was significant. So that's the first step, and that's an ongoing process with them. And at some point, we may actually have the CRA come out and present to the organization. This is another step in the process. We want to the best of our ability, provide education to the membership, to independent contractors out there. There are some, again, very basic things that you can do to help protect yourself. So that's the second thing, I think. And then the third thing is as members, as agencies, I think it's incumbent upon everybody to understand the issue, to realize how important it is, and to advise people accordingly. There will be bad apples in our industry. They're in every industry. Pick one, there are bad apples. Right, we know that. Our job is to work with the 99.9% of our members that are good and that do things right and that play an important role in our economy.